Get underway. The last big final that Ahsan Setiawan win was very much the new pairing in Indonesian doubles, Alfian and Ardianto. Last year, so I'm guessing that there must be a kind of grace period for it. Well, and they certainly have been picking up titles the way they used to, but
I think it wouldn't be not deliberate to see what the younger pair can do first.
And then soak it up.
And then soak it up, yeah. Power, but I was saying the entire package.
I think in terms of strategy, in terms of being calm, I'm guessing if you have been all the way up to the Olympics, World Championships, then this might be the biggest match they've played in a while, if not ever.
That tells him a few things.
Yeah, I know exactly what I mean. It's all about R&D. Time he won a title was the Indonesia Masters in 2022. That was Rahmat Hidayat. Exploratory shots. Now they're going to look to see what works.
One of the things I've been came, you know, well after some of their world coming learned to play. I wouldn't say learned to play, but got a chance to play the front court more.
They've never just stuck to one pattern, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why they've got to such levels of greatness. You know, they're willing to. They've seen
some of these players who've played a while. When you get to talk to them in the mixed zone interview, they do some of knowledge.
I'm sure for Badzine you've interviewed Ahsan Setiawan a few times?
Not particularly, because I tend to write more.
Well, it's 9-all after a lightning start by the youngsters, as I shall call them. Daddy. But Ahsan Setiawan have not been in any finals, or in fact at the business end of tournaments for 2024. But in 2023, they did make a quarterfinal in the French. They picked up third spot at the Arctic Open, the Hong Kong Open. No World Championships this year, of course, being an Olympic year. As he turns 40, and
they look healthy.
37. Yeah, they look fine. They move really well. Age with this kind of output, then they.
When we look at it from the camera angle, we just see entertainment. Sometimes with a different camera angle, you see technicality.
Yeah, it's. Well, I saw, as we said just now, in the mixed doubles earlier on, Jessica Tan and Terry He, they didn't come. Well, they took the lead at 10-9, and look at that score now.
So we see, I know we're not seeing it on the camera right now, but in the stadium, Pao Yu-po is playing on another court. And I feel as though a little bit like poetry, where they can be creative within that limit, and possibly the limit includes not overextending.
Keep those limits going and watch yourself. But yeah, I guess in that area of your career, you've had so much.
For any creative person, you know that once you are given a little bit of structure, you become creative in that way, sort of.
Well, they are 7 game points. Once they found that rhythm, as you said, they tested out the waters. They soaked up their opponent's best shots, and now they are.
And it's extra quick because Setiawan and Ahsan, they're not second thinking their shots at the moment. I believe.
Against a very experienced pair, plus Ahsan and Setiawan doing just what they need to do. And that's a good example. That was a good return.
Being equal, I'd like to see in this second game the younger pair just being light and enjoying the game.
That's the thing. And if not, then Ahsan and Setiawan are just going to keep you playing rallies. They're going to keep you kind of game. You would be pushing forward a lot more. That exuberant 21-year-old Putri Wardana against 27-year-old Aya Hori is very easy for Hori to keep her into that box. Yeah. At risk to themselves, I guess, but you know, it's the only way you're going to learn, especially an experienced pair like Ahsan and Setiawan. That was just a big target.
Service over.
That's right. That's so key.
It is.
It's
so
important. Yeah, they have very organic understanding of where each other is.
Especially for a young pairing as well.
Especially for
one. Well, I said they have built this up. So if one is... But organic is a very good word for that. I think it needs to be that. It can't...
Certain limits that they've given themselves.
Right.
A particular default tempo. So they will be aware of that and they're always checking it.
This second game for them now with one game in the bag is very easy. They just have to keep pace with more compact in their output than the youngsters. And just ridiculous clearances like that by setting one on the out. Okay, hit up.
Service over.
Ahsan.
That's what I was talking about.
Well, that's the other thing, even though it does change with the, the male player at the back arcing around and the sports science degree. Ooh, that was a bit...
Service over.
Is you watch any of the four players, just pick you think their opponent has. You can see sometimes that the opponent might not have that many options.
And going toe-to-toe with these exchanges.
Service over.
Straight. That was just nicely threading the needle.
Service over.
Look at that exchange. Wow.
Service.
Well, I mean, if you look at we're in the second game. It's 17-14 now. 23 minutes played. They have been... This, by the way, has come through against Kashi Kashyap on court 3. So semi-finals for the veteran Chinese Taipei single. Very well, this Australian Open. We've got Chen and Lin in the quarterfinals of the men's doubles. Oh, you had to stretch for that one, Ahsan. Set tier 1 ready for it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was nicely saved. Look at that movement from Ahsan and Setiewan. Instinctive coverage of the court from both of them. There's a good rotation. Ahsan gets big, and that's happy with that, are they? Big smile for all of them.